Good afternoon, good evening, and good night. How we doing today? We are doing something a little bit different than we usually do. We are going to be playing Jurassic World Evolution 3. We're going to be starting the campaign and just seeing what happens. So let's get right into it. I did mess around a little bit with it, see how everything works, make sure it ran good.
The most awesome force that the planet has ever seen. With it, we diverted the very course of natural history. We took something so far away in time
Why they got QR codes on
and
the eggs?
put it on display for the world to see. For better or worse. Sometimes, though, it really was a compelling vision of coexistence. Precious, brief glimpses of peace.
Damn.
Emphasis on brief. But when nature seemed to offer a correction, many people saw only a tragedy. Greed saved the dinosaurs from the volcano, only to put them in a cage. But it was compassion that set them free.
I still need to watch the Jurassic World
to
movies.
spread
I
on
have
every
only seen the
corner of
first one.
planet. We need to find a way to coexist. But can we put our hubris aside and work with nature this time? Can we finally allow life to find a way?
Life will find a way. So we're starting out in Montana. Okay, let's go. Let's see what we gotta do. But since I haven't seen most of the Jurassic World, all three Jurassic Parks, there's
If there's
probably
one
going to
thing
be some
that
stuff
the history of evolution has taught us, it's that life will not be contained. Life breaks free. And that's exactly what it did, time and time again, tearing down barrier after barrier, until finally we arrived here, this Jurassic world. There is no path left to travel but forwards. No viable option but coexistence with the dinosaurs. It's a rocky road ahead of us, less rocky, perhaps, under the right management.
All right, what's our first task?
Welcome. I am, of course, Captain Finch, managing director of this new enterprise, and the owner of this lovely patch of Badlands. Take it around, breathe in the fresh air.
Decided let's fresh around the airport enclosure. Hey, tell me, what are you calling this again? Is it done?
DIN, Dinosaur Integration Network. I am Chan. A pleasure to meet you. We intend to help dinosaurs and humans coexist globally, and I am here to find clients who share that goal.
Okay, so I should ignore the roaming velociraptors that I saw on the way in and just focus on the bare bones enclosure? You're spoiling me.
Please, Doctor, take a look at the site map. Not only does this map allow us to oversee the site, but it also shows that the raptors are no longer nearby. We have plenty of time.
Oh yes, plenty of time, sure. Until, of course, we don't.
All right. Let's get this showcase underway. To kick things off, some rescues will be arriving here any time now. Let's use a delivery zone to transport them all in one trip. It saves time and, even better, a boatload of chopper fuel. Okay, perfect. When the chopper gets here, direct them to that delivery zone. Loki Triceratops are on their way, and the pilot said there's something special about the group. So, this is my speech.
Our important guest has arrived. Dr. Dua, welcome to Montana.
And thank you for inviting me. Your goal to help dinosaurs really caught the concept of research. I truly hope you can succeed.
So do I.
Oh, there's babies! Where's the babies?
A wild juvenile dinosaur. Absolutely remarkable. And not a common sight these days. You know, the mind boggles thinking about how its experiences now will shape it. Will its future be peaceful? Chaotic? The deciding factor, I suspect, is you.
What a beautiful young dinosaur. Can we perhaps observe it more closely?
Dinosaur appeal is one of the things that'll draw new guests to a site. And boy, oh boy, do juveniles sell entry tickets.
And well-cared-for juveniles will grow into more appealing adults as well. As dinosaurs explore their new enclosure, they'll form a territory. It's inside this territory that their environment must meet their needs.
Some dinosaurs play well with others. Some less so. Keep an eye on who's sharing an enclosure with who.
I must say, that enclosure is a far cry from the environment these animals evolved for.
All part of the demonstration, I assure you. We have a suite of environmental tools to help make this enclosure more appropriate, which is, of course, our next priority. Wonderful work. Actions like this will certainly earn you a good reputation with the conservation sector.
Tickets. There you go.
Not to alarm you all, but it's
Hold me.
It's a sandstorm, and it came out of nowhere.
typical. It ripped apart some faces too.
Storms like this can harm mechanic dinosaurs. This is
Oh,
a
we gotta
demonstration.
fly it.
Right.
So we
A
can talk.
spooked giant is a big threat to our guests. The priority needs to be tranquilizing it with the capture team chopper. We can repair the enclosure later. Hey, nice shooting. Those dinosaurs won't be waking up anytime soon, so you've earned us some breathing space. Now, I'm not exactly adept with a hammer, so let's bring in the experts. We need a maintenance. Facility, and like yesterday,
Every facility placed will need to be connected to our path network.
Now get out there and repair everything you can. You know, Dr. Dua, Dr. Malcolm, your testimonials would really make a difference. We need the support of the conservation.
Thorough and efficient batch of repairs. Impressive work.
Now that the enclosure is fixed up, we're safe to transport dinosaurs back this way. When transporting a dinosaur, first choose the animal you want to move and then pick where to send it. That's one kind of torn apart or bird dinosaurs. We got lucky, but luck tends to run out eventually.
No need to worry. I said we prepared for something weeks ago. And we did prepare, didn't we, Mr. Finch?
Well, you know, the to-do list was pretty long. And how was I to know we'd be hit? Look, let's not point fingers, especially me. Bit of a long shot, Dr. Malcolm. Any mention more of the whole breakout thing?
Oh boy, there is an awful lot of it.
Okay, maybe not more, but focus on how well we dealt with it. No? Well, can't blame it time. Let's place the maintenance posts across the site. They'll let your maintenance ADs patrol and fix the place up automatically. You want your maintenance posts to cover all building power generators that might need repairing, refueling, or restoring. Those posts also have a wide range, and any fences that break in that range will automatically get repaired. Once you've placed your maintenance posts, you can directly assign a maintenance team to each one.
Not to patrol. Adding to the list. Confirming pass.
I've arranged for more dinosaurs to arrive on site. They were shown in the near desert. We can give them back here.
Ornament, Rhetorist, Bake, wonderfully Ceratops. Please place them in the same pleasure. Replicating natural very ecosystem all be a high priority.
All right, then. Let's see. I'm kidding. Honestly. This place is shaping up faster than I expected. The benefit of hiring a ride manager, eh? I mean, just take a step back and look at what you've done already. This site is our very own window into prehistoric Montana. Diplodocus, check. Ceratops, check. Carnivores, well, here we go. Delivery successful. Now, we can make sure those dinosaurs are loving our new home. I mean, I'm sure they are, but I pride myself on being the host. At least a passable one.
We can certainly be more comfortable here. Balancing comfort between multiple species is a challenge, but one worth overcoming.
Yeah, for a second. Here you go.
Is it just me, or do those dinosaurs not look as happy as the Lokiceratops?
Like many species, they need males in their herd to truly thrive. Male dinosaurs are rather rare, though, so there's little you can do. Perhaps skin isn't a good fit for the conservation sector. Your work is inspiring, but the dinosaurs need something extraordinary to get a foothold in the wild.
You know, the dinosaurs aren't adapting fast enough to reproduce on their own. The course of natural history is trying to restart itself. And you simply cannot fight nature.
But we could work with it. I know a research station developing not only the dinosaur synthesis, but sustainable breeding program too. If we'll earn your support, I suggest that we all get there immediately.
Just a check. You're coming back here, right?
Oh, we must. If our research succeeds, we have to return to reintroduce male dinosaurs to these herds.
All right, my heads are packed, so let's go.
You know, I've been to a tropical island harboring so called groundbreaking research before, and I felt this same mix of sheer wonder and utter dread back then, too. I'm more optimistic about what I'll find this time around, but still, if I may, a word of advice: build more places to hide than you think you need.
Aloha, Hawaii!
This is not vacation, Mr. Finch. We are here to support pioneering research on dinosaur breeding and talent. I'm pleased to introduce you all to Dr. Luis Valdera, a leading paleontologist. Dr. Valdera, the room is yours.
This one.
Hey, good to meet
I
you all.
don't know
Cool. I will need
what
to Jurassic insists that it has to be so I'm definitely gonna make those to it.
Well, you know, we're dying to see how this works out.
The gauge control sensor, where do they want me to put it? It wants it to go right.
Dr. Valdera has done quite well on his own, but many minds make light research. We'll need a control center so that we can hire scientists for the project.
We should hook that building up to the path network, too. Science by candlelight is great for atmosphere, but less great for productivity. Let's get a generator down and power that building.
Scientists have a variety of skills, but researching male synthesis will require experience in genetics. Please hire whomever you think can do the job.
So, total genetics of 2.
That's the genetics
That's
skill
free.
requirements sorted.
That's because we know.
Scientists
That's
aren't free, so let's not hire
Generally,
more
that's
than we need for now, huh?
Okay, first off, we're gonna need a science center. See, while parthenogenesis is a thing, that's reproduction without a mate. Dinosaur breeding typically requires a pair. Male dinosaurs are uncommon in the wild, but we can create our own with a bit of clever research.
Oh, wow.
That's where the science center comes in.
Please report to the newly opened Science Center.
Dr. Valdera, do you truly believe that this breeding program will work?
I'm pretty sure it will. Dinosaurs breeding in the wild is rare, but I've observed common needs and behaviors. That's what we're building from. Next steps. Right. We need to gather some genetic material if we're going to actually synthesize a male. But finding an appropriate dig site will take a head for logistics that I definitely don't have. Let's hire some practical thinkers.
Oh, what do we need? Logic skill of 4. Ooh, we only got like 2.
Now let's research a dig
So,
site with plenty of
got
Maiasaura
Mark.
fossils.
Wonderful.
and we got
There's surely no better choice to
I think
pioneer
I
this
pronounced that name.
research than a species whose name means good mother lizard.
Well, sure. What better reason to bring a breathing, thinking being into a strange new world than a lovely, apt name?
We'll need an expedition center to act as a base of operations for the dig. Let's construct one immediately.
expeditions and me go way back. They're a crucial part of any site like this one, after all. See, we send teams out to dig sites where they collect fossils. Then we crack those fossils open and scoop out the genome, which lets us create dinosaurs. That wasn't the most scientific explanation, but it gets the idea across, right?
A whole lot of Maiasaura fossils and eggs were found in Montana's Egg Mountain dig site. Sounds like a prime expedition spot to me.
Oh, hey, that's not far from the dusty patch of paradise we just came from. Small world.
Smaller still when the continents were smushed together.
Fantastic. Our expedition is underway. Let's hope they bring back some great fossils. Keeping an eye on dinosaur welfare is a
but like, if
full-time
India
job.
is real,
I don't want your attention.
which I think it is.
That's my trouble.
If it
sir.
is real, if
Ranger teams can handle
we
it,
put
but
it
they'll
up,
need to be assigned to ranger
that's why you
controls
talk to
controls.
people.
Let's
It's
build
like
some
something
and get
close
things
together
together.
and pushing up. What do we do to build?
Make sure the ranger posts cover any dinosaurs that you want the ranger to keep an eye on controls.
Our ranger team.
Looking good. Now just assign ranger teams to those posts and you're set.
So,
Request acknowledged. Adding task. Adding task.
Maiasaura are not the only animals that this client cares about. So, while you have some time, please ensure that the other dinosaurs here are comfortable.
ground is so cool. They're digging plants. It's pretty fun. It's got to to make this water more.
No one's gonna want to visit these sites if they can see the dinosaurs. Look, this isn't my area of expertise, but the math is simple enough. Implanted prehistoric animals plus well-placed viewing gallery equals more guests. Take those guests and subtract their spending money, and that equals a very happy outfit. How's that feeling going out? The point is, always make sure an enclosure has good dinosaur visibility if we're making a sustainable endeavor. A well-positioned human building is worth its weight in, well, concrete and glass. Hey, did our expedition team make it back all right? Did they, find anything good?
Use the Science Center to extract genetic information from the fossils they bring back. This is a task best done by scientists skilled in genetics.
And anything not rich in genetic information could still make us rich in petty cash. So don't be shy about selling things either.
Ooh, while we're laying the foundation of the project, let's build a hatchery too. Can't breed dinosaurs without hatching a few eggs, right?
Not long now until the genome is done extracting. What's that old saying? A watched pot of dino DNA never boils?
Now that you can exert more control over embryonic hormones, it's time to synthesize your first male
so we do need a male.
Maisaura. Just think. Generations of dinosaurs engineered to be female, and now we're purposefully unshackling them. Incredible.
If I may, I can only hope that all the consequences of this are...
We are considering every outcome in this research. Your concern is understandable, but unfounded.
Unfounded? Geez, what a thing to say. My concern has a rock-solid foundation of experience. You know, I've seen profits put before science. I've seen rapid progress, and the excitement around that eclipse any caution. So, not unfounded.
Yes, I misspoke. Your experience is evident, but we are not Biosyn, Doctor. We are not InGen. Try to see this work with fresh eyes, optimistic eyes.
Well, I'm very optimistic, so let's keep on going. I'm never going to be a fan of more outgoing costs, but I'm pretty sure we're going to need scientists with skills in welfare to actually get incubation going.
Okay, let's incubate those eggs. You've gotta love the hatchery, right? Amazing building. Life literally develops inside it.
Oh, hello there, history. Repeating yourself, I see. Hey, tell me, did meddling in nature work out well the first time?
All right, ready when you are.
Dinosaur synthesis. It never gets any less magical.
Oh, so they're
Beautiful animals. And note how the male and female Maisaura have different patterns.
Dimorphism in prehistoric animals. And
So,
in our males in the
released.
wild, I suspect we still have so much to discover.
Yes, indeed. And this is just the start, so let's get the Maisaura comfortable. Okay, now we need to check our Maisaura's breeding potential and compatibility.
So I understand. You have ways of assessing their breeding capabilities, their fertility.
Oh, yes, there are chemical markers, but honestly, you can tell everything you need to just by observing the dinosaurs closely enough.
Interesting. Can you tell with humans too?
I know you're in charge here, but do I actually have that?
No, you do not.
Now, eventually you do plan to have, breeding in your breeding program, right?
Yes, we do. But dinosaurs need an appropriate nest first. Replicating the natural conditions these animals need is what sets this research apart.
Aha! Artificially replicating nature. No doubt this will go completely according to plan, as it always does.
The conditions are right, and the dinosaurs are happy. Now all we can do is wait.
Hey, I missed the main attraction.
Oh, no, hello. Are you at the thing room?
Oh, no, where are my manners? I'm Isaac Clint. Great to meet you. I do a lot of work on the entertainment sector. They are very interested in this project. Juveniles are some crowds after all, so I have to see this for myself. But it's all good. I'll be patient.
Hey, patience. That's a refreshing thing to see. You know, if only those folks that preceded you had waited longer and planned more, maybe decided not to play with the genetic foundations of life with all the grace of a kid baking a cake for the first time. And by that I mean, you gotta admire their ambition, but my God, the mess.
It worked. We got eggs. See, you take care of the dinosaurs, and they do what comes naturally. I can't wait for what comes next.
It seems like a good chance to talk about contracts. There are jobs you pick up on the side to build your reputation with the industry sectors, and bring in a little extra cash while you're at it. Here, let's get you started with one now.
Well, I'll be. Juvenile dinosaurs created the old-fashioned way. How far they've come. No longer man-made assets that test the limits of what science can or should do, but animals. Naturally bred animals. Wow, fascinating. So fascinating and possibly cataclysmic. I'm wildly curious to find out.
My word. You actually did it. By recreating natural conditions, Celeste. This would be just the thing to give dinosaurs a foothold in challenging environments.
Wow. I feel I'm staring at Adrian Mickey, and it is adorable. I think I'll need to share the news, but I bet people don't want proof. So add some pictures.
Full disclosure, I've already named them Cabot Jr.
Yes.
So make sure you get the best side. Let's be honest. Let's any side, right?
Yeah, we- I looked pretty around.
What a photo! Oh, I'm printing out a copy of that one for my wallet. Oh, they grow up so fast.
Handing over the wheel.
Okay, we need to make sure that our guests have a good view of these little miracles, too.
Ah, yes, the three most important days in any life. The day you're born, the day you die, and the day the viewing gallery opens.
Uh-oh. The juvenile is unwell. That's the trouble with having an undeveloped immune system, I guess.
Good Lord, it's Cabot Jr. We've barely had any time together. You've got to do something, Doc.
It doesn't seem serious to my eyes, but it does need investigating. We'll need a paleo-medical facility to do so. You can choose an MVU team and ride alongside them, or give them a task to diagnose whatever is ailing that juvenile. Let them know what's wrong as soon as possible.
Okay, here we go.
All right, well, we've done the scan. So, what's wrong with my prehistoric little ray of sunshine?
As I suspected, not a pleasant illness, but not untreatable either. Have your scientists research the cure, then use an MVU team to deliver that cure via DART.
Sounds like a plan. I just hope that Cabot Jr. is better with needles than I am.
It's beautiful. Unidentified element. Paleo-medical facility.
You've done it!
So that we can infreeze.
You know, I was worried there for a second, but Cabot Jr. is completely cured. Needless to say, thank you. Really, thank you for taking care of him.
We gotta build the staff center for it.
Wait a second. You're kidding. Is that Bob? Oh,
I know it's hard thing, but I want to do it.
Years, Finch. My name's George, but Lyra's fine.
Nice to meet you.
Dr. Dewar told me about
Prejudice.
Den and about the juveniles. She suggested the security section should advise.
A perfect time for you to join us, Mr. Lambert. It seems that the situation at a Montana site has changed. Velociraptors are moving closer.
Oh, the carnivores have...
Alright, now we gotta go back to Montana.
What a surprise.
Yes, well, we need to return there immediately.
I was having so
and
much fun
handle
at that
the
one.
situation.
No.
Everyone, the velociraptors. What are they doing?
The inevitable, their biological imperative, you know, they're hunting.
I alert people. Finch, it's time to prove that Din cares about security.
Right. Well, the guests and me need somewhere to hide. Build an emergency shelter. A fine-looking hidey hole there. Now open up the shelter to put out the alert. Raptors can be a tricky target on the best of days, so I suggest letting the pros do their thing. Give the capture team the task to tranquilize those dinosaurs and put a stop to the rampage.
See. I imagine how to put you.
Right. Those dinosaurs won't be waking up anytime soon, but we better have an enclosure ready for when they do. We do have a half-built enclosure on site that'll probably do the job, if you can finish up.
Good work. Now wait for the delivery to end and confirm they're all enclosed.
We should power sensors with the generator. If an animal tries to escape, they can hurt itself or leave guests. A large shock, however, will act as the gentle deterrent.
Yeah, listen, compared or regularly just fine with nerves, but I'm telling you, those generators tend to run out of juice at the very worst of times.
No, I don't dinosaurs getting out either. First, making sure that the generators are in range of maintenance posts so our maintenance team keep an eye on them. The enclosure's ready. Keep the order to transport those sleeping meat eaters, and I'll leave it in your hands, okay? Take as long as you need, but not too long. Even sleeping hard.
Strange, isn't it? Had a big sight here in this scene patch on Panda's headlands. You know, we're digging for fossilized dinosaurs, and now you're containing living, breathing, thinking dinosaurs a mere stone's throw away. Wow, it's really, it's poetic in a big sort of sense. And deeply terrifying in a more specific sort of sense.
Make sure to close any shelters once you've dealt with the threat. After all, guests aren't likely to spend money while they're busy up and down. Although a bunker gift shop isn't a bad idea. Nice job dealing with those raptors. Vicious and intelligent carnivores don't tend to mix well with guests.
Vicious and intelligent they may be, but those velociraptors deserve as much support as any other dinosaur. A fear that gives them an outlet for their hunting instinct would be particularly beneficial.
Better than close to us is what you say. Now that they're enclosed, those raptors will actually be boosting the site's appeal. And more appeal means more guests, so it's good news in my book. Guests will actually need to be able to see the raptors to be impressed by them, but that's why we build viewing galleries, right? Huh? Dinosaur appeal is great, but dinosaur visibility is what will actually sell tickets. Improving visibility with attraction like the viewing gallery is an important step if we actually want to make a crowd here. You want to make a crowd, right?
I'd rather like to read their hunting. They needed males in there to thrive and thanks to Terra. That's exactly what we can provide them with. We just need enough genome to begin synthesis. We will need an exhibition centre to organise gathering the appropriate genetic material. Then, once we have processed the fossils in the science centre, we can synthesise the males in hatchery.
this.
We are so close to providing those animals with
Science. Synthesize. We need 2 more. Why is my TV turning on? Why is my switch like that? I'm not taking it.
what they need. Keep up your excellent work.
Attention personnel. Please welcome your...
Get the road. Alright. I like ran because I call my down. Listen, we can increase the lifespan. So we'll just increase it by 1. Begin task. Have them go ahead. It's 2 minutes since we have a fun.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome the Corythosaurus to the park.
You did it. They're happy. They're thriving. And it's all thanks to your hard work. Well done. With males in the herd, we are only a well-placed nest egg for helping these animals start a new lineage. It's not an objective that I will set, but I will support breeding dinosaurs wherever possible.
We've done a fantastic job taking care of the dinosaurs so far, and that's great, really great. But maybe it's time we take as much care of our bottom line, eh? You see, our guests need caring for just as much as our animals. They need hotels to sleep in, restrooms to answer nature's call. A comfortable site draws in more guests.
Yeah, you're a money
and I'm
person,
very
more
much a people person. I'm especially a people with spending money person. Looking good so far. FYI, we've got number crunchers behind the scenes collecting info on the site's appeal, how guests are feeling, and my favorite bit, our amenity sales. Take a look. Ooh, those amenity sales could be a lot less red. How sites like this one make money is pretty straightforward.
We don't have
See, if we have incredible animals on
covers.
the site and the guests can see them, then we'll sell plenty of entry tickets. And as long as we keep our guests comfortable and make sure they approve of what we're doing, we'll sell even more entry tickets. That's when we hit them with some excellent food, drinks, and shopping amenities to really bump up our income. As we seem to be lacking in the amenities department right now, we should really get that fixed. You know, I created DIN to support dinosaurs and bring people joy. And there's nothing more joyful than good food, good drinks, and reasonably priced merchandise. Think of the site's profits as a measurement of joy. Building amenities near popular attractions will make profits go up, and needless to say, that's the direction that profits should be going in. You can count amenities however you like, but you're not shooting in the dark. Our data geniuses will show you in real time how different products or features will impact guest satisfaction, and how that equals more profit.
So we go on to features, beanbag.
You're not going to believe what I found.
Also display.
Well, okay, my lawyers pointed it out to me, but same thing. We have more land than I thought. I trust it'll be put to good use. Wink, wink. More dinosaurs and more revenue. Wink, wink.
And payout.
While this particular site is owned by Mr. Finch, I thought it best to still define some specific targets to work towards.
Statue. There we go. Alright, okay. That's cool.
Remember, satisfying these goals will define this site's overall park rating. Our park ratings prove that we can manage sites and make clients happy, which helps us manage DIN globally.
I can't believe the momentum at DIN suddenly gained. Kira, you've been talking to potential clients.
We'll do the profitable one.
We're securing a new site now.
Amenities down
and park
here.
rating are just irresistible.
I'm still gonna here.
The conservation sector, however, asked me to keep an eye on DIN long term, so consider me an official advisor. And on that topic, your reputation with the conservation sector would only improve if we had more naturally bred dinosaurs on site.
corner. Traction review. Use center. Alright. There. We put it there for a second. We have no small filter. Bigger hotel. What is up? Now, yes, we will synthesize this. I'm gonna want like a male and a female. I have to randomize it. Hey, we got 2 eggs. Yes. Alright, we got these brown nuts.
I have some rather incredible news. There will be joined in full time, and with reading for these our brilliant recommendations. There's just one unrequired step.
I'm sure this is going to shock you, but it's skeptical. I mean, what you've done here is impressive. But, you know, we wanted to have this before. Same time, nothing of one race, and if it's one thing